Black people in secret want to be white.
Nick Cannon in whiteface, accompanied by these words, quote, "It's official, I'm white."
He want to be white. He actually wants to look like them. He wants to be a part of that, and most black people do.
Back with Jenny, Judy, Erica, and Mike, and by phone, our own Shahrazad Ali, author of The Black Woman's Guide to Understanding the Black Man. Nick Cannon using a controversial photo to get attention for his new album. It's called White People Party Music. That's what it's called, Mike. And Instagram went crazy when he posted a picture of himself dressed, here it is here, dressed up as a white guy, or what some people have called now whiteface. Now Nick Cannon claims he doesn't even know what whiteface is. Listen to what he told Good Morning America on ABC.
You know, everybody's really sensitive when it comes to race, and that's even one of the reasons why I did it. But if we want to have that...
That is the reason you did it?
Yes, of course. But if you want to have that real conversation, I mean, it's even funny, like, they're using this term whiteface. Like, I don't really know what that is. I know blackface was a term that was created in 1869 to describe offensive minstrel shows. Whiteface, if you look it up and Google it, it's a ski slope up in upstate New York. So this term that we created, you know what I mean? I was doing a character impression. Blackface is about oppression.
So, Miss Ali, what say you?
I say that's a bunch of nonsense and that he's not thinking too fast on his feet. That's foolishness, what he's saying. He knows the difference between whiteface and blackface, which is why he didn't promote that album using his own blackface. He's trying to make a point about white. Plus, you know, the cracks he was making about he knows that he's white and already he's not being chased by the police and he's freedom from police harassment and he's got good credit or people are not afraid of him. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. Our relationship with the police is completely different than the relationship with white people have with the police.
Now, Mike,
and I've mentioned that before.
Now,
hang on a second.
Wait, hold on, Miss Ali.
I want to back up
what
I said last week when I said a lot of black people are secretly dreaming of and wanting to be white. I know that sounded kind of unique and strange to you all, but, you know, the three top things that are sold in the African-American, the American-African communities, according to the manufacturers, are skin bleaching and skin whitening cream, blue and green contacts, and bleach to bleach their hair blonde weaves and wigs.
And Miss Ali, hold on, and hair straightener, but I will say equally as powerful, we've got a lot of white urban kids like Nick is playing or portraying in his video who are trying to be like black guys. Mike, you haven't been on with Miss Ali yet. Go ahead, and I know you wanted to talk to her. Have at it.
Well, I mean, if there's so many black people that want to be white, I'll let them take one look at my penis and they'll change their minds pretty quickly. But secondly, I have to say, no, we let you talk. We let you talk. Hold on. It's White People Party Music is the name of his album, and there's no problem with it being called White People Party Music because that's exactly what Nick Cannon is. Nobody, no self-respecting black person has ever listened to Nick Cannon ever, or the Black Eyed Peas, or any of the, or Beyonce. Black people when they party listen to Teddy Pendergrass and the Delphonics and hip hop. No, this type of music, this kind of top 40 R&B, is made for girls like drunk college girls and PTA moms. This is my song.
Mike, hold on. Miss Ali.
This is my
Hold
jam.
on, Mike. Hang on, buddy. Miss Ali.
Dr. Drew.
Miss Ali.
Mike is lewd, crude, and one-dimensional, and I really don't appreciate him being even allowed
I'm one-dimensional. Who sits home and thinks of ridiculous things to say so she can get a rise out of people?
Turn Mike off. Miss Ali, finish, please.
Yeah, and that being lewd and crude is just doesn't get it for me, so I really don't want to talk to anyone like him. But what I was saying to you is that also, Nick has to be careful about how he flips off and talks a little cocky about the fact that he gets paid no matter which way it go. He got paid on either side.
Well, let me read that. I'm going to read that Instagram for you. If you guys could show. Here we go. It says next one. Show it to me, guys. I don't owe anyone any explanations for why I do what I do, he said, but the next one's what I'm interested in. One week they love you, next week they hate you. Both weeks I got paid. That's what you're talking about, Miss Ali, right?
Right. And I think he has to be a little careful about saying things like that because we really like to think that our artists are in it for the creative expression and that money is not their driving force. Because, as I said, the consumer, you know, when we hear things like that, sometimes we decide, well, then I'm not going to give you any more of my money if you're going to talk like that.
But Miss Ali, maybe that's what you want from this. I want to hear from quickly Judy and Erica. Erica, you first, then Judy, we got to get out.
Yeah, I first want to say I like Nick Cannon. I've met him. He's a nice guy. I think he came from a good place and to kind of shake things up. But I'm not a fan of him dressing in whiteface or dressing as a white person because there's just such a history with the blackface and what it represents.
It just conjures that all up.
It's bringing it up all over again. It's not. Okay.
Wrap it up, Judy. Finish real fast.
Well, what I want to say, Dr. Drew, is that I really believe that he is doing an impression. And when this was happening on Saturday Night Live, nobody would raise an issue about it. Right. So I think we should leave him alone and let him express himself now.
That last tweet was what Mike was saying, that the offensive part is the music and not the whiteface. But we're going to have to come out. Miss Ali, please stay with me. Panel, stay with me.